On today's Lender Series, we're going to talk with Katie Conrad. She's with Conrad Lending, USA Mortgage, and she's a great friend of our family's. I'm going to bring her in.
I'm here.
Hey, Katie, thank you for taking a few minutes of your time to spend and hopefully educate us on who you are and what you got going for you and where we're going on it. So I did say you have been a friend of ours for a little while now, and we love the relationship. So anyways, great way to start off our Lender Series. So Katie,
Cool.
I want to know if you can tell the people who you are, something about your business, kind of just tell us who you are and introduce yourself.
Sure. So my name is Katie Conrad. I have been in the mortgage industry since 2014. Took me a second, I'd remember. And I went to Mars High School. I live in Mars. My mom is like a mile down the road, so that was super important to me. My office is in Butler, and you actually helped me find it. And we're local. Like I'm here right now.
Yeah, it's nice finding a lender that you can run into outside of just on the phone and such at events. And you do
Like
give
the
back to the
playground.
community. Yeah. So, and you have one little girl. She's a little darling. And then you're with the USA Mortgage. We have Conrad Lending. Is that kind of the
Mhm.
same?
So it's the team name underneath the USA Mortgage Dash Enterprises umbrella. We have three loan officers out of our office. Then Amy, who is my right-hand woman, you've met her.
Yeah.
We kind of do everything hand in hand. She's been in the industry for 17 years. So we're both just certifiable at this point, right? Because we are here through recessions and COVID. But we love what we do. I mean, we help a lot of first-time home buyers, a lot of single women buying houses, and my husband's a veteran, so obviously a lot of VA loans. We do tough stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
I started originating in West Virginia, and whenever I left WVU to come back home, I've kept that government knowledge. It's super handy, and it takes a special loan officer to know their stuff, right? So
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. It's tough when you get in a loan predicament, then it becomes where they don't know what you're doing and you're almost educating them on the process. So,
right. And that can be terrifying, especially when we have thousands of dollars in earnest money, inspections, and not to
right.
mention a home is someone's dream, right? It's the biggest asset they have. And, we like to treat our clients as friends, as people that we want to stay in contact with and help throughout life. I literally cringe when I see, oh, I did 300 units this month. Like they're families. Good for you that you're doing great business, but it's more than just a number to us.
Absolutely. The experience, right? Hey, and then my second question on these series is always, do you have any amazing products you'd like to tout or anything that you do different than another loan company? Or is there a product you guys are starting to come out with to help with people?
Mhm.
Anything that you guys want to push on products and availability for consumers out there, or clients, families?
So go right to my Instagram at Conrad Mortgage Team. Click the link in my bio. I know what a typical thing to say. There is a wealth of knowledge there for you. We have our 2023 home buying guide, which is my personal process, how you will run through a loan with me from start to finish, all of the products that we have. I hate the term process. I really do. I am a big believer in systems and structure so that you can just sign your loan application and then we're just going to worry about the appraisal. You can think about all the stuff you want to buy at IKEA or Target to decorate your new house and less about what we're doing on our side. So I do have a little bit rigid of a process up front, but it's so that the consumer is super secure in what they're doing. They know their numbers when you're out on the porch of a home getting ready to write an offer, and nothing's going to change. We have everything up front for a reason, and that's to protect you and, of course, protect our reputation and to protect the client's money.
Yeah, nobody
Uh,
likes
pro-
last minute surprises, right?
no. We don't do that here. Um, so we have a 99% close on time rate. I think that's important when you're working with an online lender. That's not the case. I think the big R has 74% close rate altogether.
Right.
That's not even close on time. I'm sure it drops.
Mine is
Uh,
less than that on a personal scale. So,
okay. Yeah, that's, I feel like a very, I'm being generous today. It's a beautiful day. We want to keep the vibe high. Um,
Right.
But we have a same as cash advantage product. We all know inventory is super low. Last week, I think when I asked you, we were at like 243 or something for the entire county.
Yeah.
That's crazy. We have almost 233,000 residents in Butler County. So we're talking about 0.01% available. So you have to be super sexy competitive. So what we do is we upfront underwrite the loan, which sellers love that when you're in a multiple offer situation. But if you have 10% down, 680 credit, you can literally make a cash offer on a house and everybody knows cash is king, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen that. And I know there's still multiple offers going on quite a
Mm-hmm.
bit right now. And anything you can do, it comes down to price and terms. So that kind of
Right.
helps with the terms and the price really at the same time. So
Absolutely. And a lot of times in that situation, we're getting an appraisal waiver. If you don't meet those parameters, you're like, oh, my credit's 601. We can actually do a 5K guarantee to the seller, same process. So if we were to miss our close date for any reason, literally the seller gets $5,000 from us. It's not a third party vendor. Like, boom, it comes from our line of credit, our warehouse lines, and same with the cash. I mean,
right.
so if we miss closing, we fund the loan ourselves with cash. You'll refi with us. We're making sure that everything is teed up and ready to go. I don't think we've had to give anyone the cash though. That's just how good we are.
Right,
So,
right, right. And if you close early, they got to pay you, right? No, no. You get it.
oh,
Yeah. Okay.
in a way, yeah, but
Yeah,
not in
right.
the way that you're thinking.
Right. So well, that's amazing. So I mean, like I said, multiple offers right now are really they're still going. There's no houses. We still have a ton of buyers, such an influx of buyers, and anything to give them the advantage, obviously, is great.
Yeah, I mean the rental market's insane. You know that. It's like there's no inventory there and the prices you're paying someone's mortgage either way. Pay your
The,
own, make your own investment.
yeah, and the rental prices are going up pretty high lately. It's just because there's none of those either. So it's been out there. So hey, and then my final question is always, what would make you unique that makes me want to pick you next to the next person or, your value proposition? What do you bring to the table that wants me to work with Miss Conrad?
So my value prop is my brand, and my brand is mortgage with confidence. And that is we are honest, we are dependable, and we are trustworthy. I'm not going to do anything to benefit myself just to close a deal. I don't believe in that. I don't believe that I don't want to say no to a certain price point client, like 35,000. I've done that up to over 1 million. I'm happy to help whoever. Like I said, it's more about that personal relationship, and we're really competitive on our pricing. We have all this great structure in place to help you win in a multiple offer situation in addition to the products, and we're knowledgeable, and I'm very passionate about this and very driven. Whereas you go to your small local credit union and you want a pre-approval letter over the weekend, good luck. I work 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And if you need me after 7 p.m., I'm usually pretty happy to help as long as I'm awake. So
Right, right. Don't have a kid hanging on you or whatever.
right.
And I know I've worked with you a few times, and the client definitely feels that you are on their side, you're advocating for them. So that's
Yeah.
always really important. So, well,
Mm-hmm.
hey, I
Yeah. I
appreciate.
think,
Go ahead.
oh, I was
I was
just
gonna
saying, I
say, no,
just
I
think that's
appreciate you
super
taking some
important. You
time.
want an ally. So
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a whole team. So you get the realtor, the other realtor on the other side, you get mortgage broker, and you get title, and you get an insurance person there. It's making a great team,
mm-hmm.
that carries the ball, which would be the client to the finish line, right?
Right. And one bad player on the team can ruin the game, right? So that's the
Yeah,
biggest thing. We want to protect your investment.
absolutely.
Suntan's
Um,
looking good, by the way.
what's that?
Your tan's looking good, a little red there.
I was out in the sun a little bit today. Yeah, it's
I can tell.
starting summer. So, um, yeah, no, I appreciate you taking a few minutes of your time today. I know we're all busy, so I'd like to put this out there for the people to just to see who we are and who you are, and make them have them make educated choices on what their financing goals are instead of just hitting Google or walking into the local bank. So,
Yeah, there's a lot of misinformation. Definitely hit up Sadler. He'll hook you up with some good, accurate details. So
all right, cool. Well, I appreciate your time, and I look forward to working with you again here, Katie. We'll see you.